What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So today, I kind of did a video maybe about 2 or 3 years ago. I think it was, I don't know. I did it a few years ago, and it was a video about how I made $525 as a cashback check from using Costco credit card and Costco membership. I think it was executive membership. And over the years, I've gotten a little bit better, a little bit more savvier with my credit game and my points and how I leverage it. And my opinion has really changed on this topic since then, and I really wanted to kind of share, maybe talk about this opinion, how I feel about the Costco credit card and the Costco executive card. That pretty much hasn't changed for me, but for the most part I want to share my ideas and my thought processes with you folks, because that video kind of did kind of well, which I was surprised. So my likes, my dislikes, the pros and the cons. So that's what we're going to talk about today. As always, if you like videos like this, do me a favor and like and follow if you haven't already. And if you're a brand new beginner and you want to learn more about this credit game, travel hacking and understanding a little bit more, go ahead and download my free ebook I created. It's called Buy Your Freedom. I was giving it away to a bunch of people completely for free. You just put in your email. It's in the description somewhere. So go ahead, and it talks about a breakdown of my last trip and how I use credit cards completely just for that trip alone, as well as what do you need to know about your credit to get started. So if you're a brand new beginner and want to get that for free, go ahead, it's in the description. So in this video that I made about Costco, I made $524.18. Now, one of the things that I said in the video, which I completely made a mistake. So I said that, with the Costco membership and the Costco credit card, you can get 6% cash. I was absolutely wrong. It was actually 4% just from the credit card, and then that's about it. It excludes gas purchases, okay? But that doesn't mean the Costco executive membership isn't still great. You still get 2% back on everything else. So it's actually, I still believe that card is still valuable, right? Depending how often you shop at Costco, I still believe the executive membership is better. And personally, I would recommend the executive membership. Here's my thing. Here's my pros and my cons. At that video that I made a few years back, I wasn't really paying attention to my spending at Costco. So when I had gotten the 2 checks, I was surprised, which motivated me to make that video. I was surprised that that's how much cash back I got. I was like, wow, that year I spent a lot at Costco. I was very amazed that I got that much, so I wanted to make that video. But what bothered me was, or what's holding me back from telling people to get the Costco card now, is that you have to wait an entire year in order to get your points and in order to use your cash back, right? Whereas you can go with Chase or American Express or Citi or other city cards or whatever, you can use your points as you get them the next month. Whereas the Costco cards, you cannot use your points. You have to wait 1 year, and then it'll accumulate over a year, which for some that might be great, and then they'll hand you the check for that. So for me, I slowly started veering off using the Costco Citi credit card whenever I go to Costco. Even though my earning rates are a lot higher, my strategy has been using a lot of Chase cards. So I've been using the Costco executive, the black Costco executive card, so that I can get that 2% back. But I've been using a lot of Chase cards, whether it's Chase Business, the Business Inc. I've been using the Chase Unlimited before I got the ink. I've been using a lot of Chase cards, or if it had the 5%, I'd use it. I use the 5% one, Freedom, as well. So the reason why I'm doing that is because Chase points, I will get them the next month, which I could then use that month, or I could accumulate later on and use it for travel instead of just using it for cash back. So I gave up the ability to earn a little bit more for the ability of speed and execution and flexibility. That's really what I used it for, right? Because now I have the option, if I use Chase, to use my points so that I can use it for travel or whatever. I got the Chase Sapphire reserved, so I have extra boost in my points, right? Now I use more my Chase cards when I'm at Costco with my executive membership instead of the Costco membership itself. Now for the Costco credit card, I have seen a lot of people, and this is what bothers me, okay? It's that Costco does try to get you to sign up for their credit card, which I completely understand, and they do it, at the end of, after you're done shopping and whatnot. The thing is that they don't really qualify you to see if you're actually eligible for the the credit card. And I have multiple friends, acquaintances that have been trying to, that fall into this trap, right? Hey, do you want to sign up for the Costco credit card? You get 4 points back on this, 3 points back on restaurants, 2 points back on Costco purchases, 1 point on everything else. You know, they make it sound sexy, which I completely understand. But the thing is that they don't really qualify you enough. They're just like, hey, take a shot. If you hit the target, then you get the card. If not, then you'll find out in the mail why you haven't. People always ask me, hey man, I want to get the Costco membership because I shop there all the time. What do you think I should do? So I was just kind of doing some Google research. It says City pulls from Experian, but Costco pulls from Equifax. So you want to make sure, I'm not really quite sure which one they pull from. So make sure that you should have all your scores on point. And to get approved, you want to have a 700 to a 720 credit score. They do a hard pull. What bothers me the most though is there's no sign up bonus. I remember when I got my credit card when I first started, it was a bag, like a Costco bag. I don't even know where that bag is. I think I threw it away because I don't even use it. Costco does do, you know, like the hard pull, but I would like to see some type of like sign up bonus. Spend $2,000, get $100 Costco gift card, something like that, right? But for the most part, it is still a decent card. It is still have great earning points, earning abilities with this card, as well as your membership, right? So tied with the membership, if you can and don't want the extra 2% back, don't worry about the executive. Just get the gold card. The gold card is $60 a year. It's perfectly fine. Here's the thing though, if you are going to get the Costco membership, make sure you download these 2 things or use these 2 things. These are cashback sites. You're going to use, I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong. Someone in the comments is going to come from me, I already know. Rakuten and Dosh. So those are 2 cashback things that you could use, right? When you add your credit card to, or however your payment method, to Dosh or to Rakuten, they're going to give you cash back that you can later liquidate for cash for buying a Costco membership. So those are 2 things that you can look into. So overall, do I still think Costco credit card is still a great card to have? Sure, it's a great card to have if you shop at Costco a lot. You're not really too much into the credit game, and you're not too want to worry about the points. You just want to get a check at the very end of the year. Perfectly fine. The Costco credit card is still a great card. Still, you know, it's worth having. But do I think people who are a little bit more advanced or an expert level still mess with this card? I don't believe so. I believe this is more of like a starter card. If you go to Costco a lot of people ask me, what's the best credit card to get? And I always tell them, it just depends on your spending habits, where you spend, what you spend on, what are your goals. These credit card game is relative, right? So what works for me doesn't work for you. I suggest just doing your research, just looking into it, but just make sure that if those Costco people, you know, and honestly, it's not their fault because they're just doing their job. But if they try to get you to sign up for the card, make sure you know in your head where you're at on your credit score, your hard inquiries, where are you at the moment, because you don't want to risk getting denied and just wasting your time applying for it as well. I mean, sure, you can get that inquiry wiped off, but for the most part, why even go through the trouble? You might as well just for sure know, hey, my credit score is at a 720. I have low inquiries. I should know I should get this. All right. So thank you guys so much for watching. That's the video. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. I'll do my best to get to them. I have actually been slacking on it. I'm not going to lie. Again, if you haven't yet, go ahead and download the free ebook, Buy Your Freedom. If you like this video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right. Peace.